If you're over 60 and often oversleep or feel tired after long naps, don't ignore it. That could be the only sign your body gives before a stroke hits. We all understand how vital sleep is for both the body and the brain. It gives us time to rest, recover, and recharge. And for years, the dangers of not getting enough sleep have been well known and widely discussed. But there's another side of the story that doesn't get nearly enough attention. Could sleeping too much also be harmful? New research is now raising serious concerns. More and more studies are showing a connection between prolonged sleep and a higher risk of stroke, a condition that remains one of the top causes of death, often happening without warning. Do you find yourself sleeping in on weekends, taking long naps during the day, and still feeling exhausted afterward? If that sounds like you, this message might be more important than you think. In this video, we'll break down the latest scientific discoveries, explain how and why this might be happening in your body, and, most importantly, show you how to recognize the signs before it's too late. Let's start by looking directly at the scientific evidence. A large-scale cohort study, published in reputable medical journals, followed tens of thousands of adults for many years. The results have undeniably caught the attention of the medical community and the public. The danger threshold. Individuals who regularly sleep more than 9 hours per night have a significantly higher risk of stroke, approximately 23% compared to those who get adequate sleep, 7 to 8 hours. Extended naps. It's not just nighttime sleep. Naps lasting over 90 minutes also show a similar increase in risk. The alarming combination. Most concerningly, when these two factors combine, individuals who both sleep long hours at night and take long naps, their stroke risk can skyrocket by up to 85%. Quality over quantity. Even with adequate sleep duration, individuals who report poor sleep quality, difficulty falling asleep, frequent awakenings, not feeling refreshed upon waking, also have a higher stroke risk, around 29%. These numbers aren't meant to instill panic, but to make us more aware of a factor that can affect cerebrovascular health, which has previously received less attention. A stroke, or cerebrovascular accident, is a medical emergency that occurs when blood flow to a part of the brain is blocked or a blood vessel in the brain ruptures, causing irreversible brain cell damage. Its consequences can be permanent disability or death. Decoding the complex link. Is oversleeping a cause or a consequence? This is the pivotal question that science is diligently working to answer. Does the act of sleeping too much directly damage blood vessels, or is it merely smoke signaling an underlying fire within the body? Most experts lean towards the latter hypothesis. Excessive sleep is often not the direct cause of stroke, but rather a symptom or early warning sign of other underlying health issues. And it's these issues that are the true culprits increasing stroke risk.
Let's examine the main suspects. Underlying chronic inflammation. Mechanism. Low-grade chronic inflammation in the body is a proven risk factor for cardiovascular disease and stroke. This inflammation can stem from various sources: an unhealthy diet, high in sugar, trans fats, processed foods, obesity, chronic stress, or autoimmune diseases. Linked to sleep. When the body is fighting inflammation, it consumes more energy and releases sleep-inducing cytokines. This can lead to persistent fatigue and an increased need for sleep. Long sleep duration itself might also increase some inflammatory markers in certain individuals. Metabolic syndrome, the hidden enemy. Mechanism. This is a cluster of risk factors including abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, and abnormal cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Metabolic syndrome significantly increases the risk of atherosclerosis, or hardening of the arteries, blood clot formation, and consequently, stroke. Linked to sleep. People with metabolic syndrome often feel lethargic, lacking energy, and may sleep more. Conversely, some studies also suggest that irregular sleep habits, including both too much or too little sleep, can contribute to metabolic dysregulation and worsen this syndrome. Underlying cardiovascular disease. Mechanism. Heart problems such as heart failure, arrhythmias, or undiagnosed coronary artery disease can reduce the heart's efficiency in pumping blood. When the brain doesn't receive enough blood and oxygen, the body may respond with fatigue and an increased need for rest and sleep. Link to sleep. Fatigue due to heart disease is a common reason for patients to sleep more. These very heart conditions are leading risk factors for ischemic stroke, caused by a blood clot traveling from the heart to the brain. Sleep-disordered breathing, obstructive sleep apnea, OSA. Mechanism. OSA is a condition where the airway repeatedly becomes blocked during sleep, causing short pauses in breathing. This leads to drops in blood oxygen levels, increased blood pressure, and stress on the cardiovascular system. OSA is an independent and potent risk factor for stroke. Link to sleep. Although individuals with OSA experience fragmented and poor quality sleep, they often feel very sleepy during the day and may have a longer total sleep time, including non-restorative naps, in an attempt to compensate for energy deficits. Depression and other psychological conditions. Mechanism. Depression not only affects mood, but also causes biological changes in the body, including increased inflammatory markers and effects on vascular function. Link to sleep. One of the common symptoms of depression is sleep disturbance. While some suffer from insomnia, a significant proportion experience hypersomnia, or excessive sleepiness, as a way the body copes with emotional and physical exhaustion. Sedentary lifestyle and poor physical condition. Mechanism. Lack of physical activity increases the risk of obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other components of metabolic syndrome. Link to sleep. People who are sedentary often have lower energy levels and may feel the need to sleep more. This vicious cycle, inactivity leading to fatigue, fatigue leading to more sleep, and even less activity, can escalate health risks.
Oversleeping is an SOS signal from your body. From the analysis above, it's clear that instead of viewing excessive sleep as a mere bad habit, we should perceive it as a potential SOS signal that the body is trying to send. It could be a warning that something isn't right internally, demanding attention and timely intervention. Ignoring this signal, or simply trying to cut back on sleep time without addressing the root cause, can lead to serious consequences. Like turning off a smoke alarm without putting out the fire, you are allowing the risk to smolder and potentially erupt at any moment. Listening to your body. What to do if you oversleep. If you find yourself regularly sleeping more than 9 hours a night or taking unusually long naps and still feeling tired and lethargic upon waking, don't be complacent. Here are the steps you should take. Reevaluate your overall lifestyle. Diet. Are you consuming too many processed foods, sugary items, and unhealthy fats? Increase your intake of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. Physical activity. Are you getting enough exercise? Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week. Stress. What is your stress level like? Find effective stress management techniques such as meditation, yoga, or spending time on hobbies. Sleep quality. Is your sleep environment conducive to good sleep? Quiet, dark, cool. Do you have a regular sleep-wake schedule? Regular health checkups. Don't wait for symptoms. This is the most crucial step. Share your unusual sleep habits with your doctor, along with any other symptoms like persistent fatigue, shortness of breath on exertion, headaches, dizziness, unexplained weight changes, loud snoring, and witnessed apneas reported by a bed partner. Your doctor can order the necessary tests to screen for stroke risk factors. Blood pressure measurement. Blood tests, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, liver and kidney function, inflammatory markers. electrocardiogram, ECG, to check for heart problems. In some cases, more specialized investigations like an echocardiogram, heart ultrasound, or a sleep study, polysomnography, to diagnose OSA may be needed. Treat underlying conditions, if any. If diagnosed with conditions like hypertension, diabetes, dyslipidemia, heart disease, OSA, or depression, strict adherence to your doctor's treatment plan is paramount. Effectively managing these conditions will not only improve your quality of life, but also significantly reduce your stroke risk. Optimize sleep hygiene. Maintain a regular sleep schedule even on weekends. Create an ideal sleep environment. Avoid stimulants, caffeine, nicotine, alcohol close to bedtime. Limit exposure to blue light from electronic devices before bed. Relax before bed. Read a book, listen to calming music, take a warm bath.
Sleep is your friend, not your foe, when understood correctly. The link between oversleeping and stroke risk is an important reminder that our bodies are complex systems, and all unusual signs need to be listened to and understood. Sleeping a lot isn't always bad, but when it becomes a prolonged pattern accompanied by fatigue and low energy, it could be a warning letter from your own body. Instead of panicking, act proactively. Reevaluate your lifestyle. Seek professional medical advice, and commit to comprehensive health care. Prevention is better than cure, and early recognition of potential risks is the key to protecting your precious brain from the specter of stroke, paving the way for a healthier and fuller life. Sleep, when regulated and placed within the broader picture of overall health, will always be your reliable companion. In the end, sleeping more than usual might not be something to fear. It might be your body's quiet way of asking for help. Instead of worrying, take it as a gentle reminder to look a little closer at your health. With balanced habits, regular checkups, and a steady approach to prevention, you can protect what truly matters: your heart, your brain, your life. Let sleep return to what it was meant to be: a time to heal, to restore, to recharge. Because when you take care of your sleep, you're also protecting your future. Before you go, take a moment to ask yourself, has your sleep changed lately? Do you or a loved one feel tired more than usual? These small questions can lead to big answers. Share this video with someone you care about, your spouse, a friend, even a neighbor. Subscribe for more doctor-backed insights made for seniors. And tell us in the comments, what's one small change you're ready to make today?